Hello everyone, so today is 5th of July and let's discuss what happened during the market and how I analyzed and predicted everything, and I'll show you how to do that, how I do my analysis so that you can also do it. Okay, so moreover, yesterday we predicted that there might be some gap up, okay, and here you can see that on 4th July, at the end of the day we note how the scores are changing, and according to that we can predict what could happen the next day. And according to that, you see that I on 4th July said that gap up can happen, and today you can see that there was a gap up. Okay, then let's come and first so I'll go to the other analysis which I did today, the predictions and how I did them, and also I will show you practically with IV, okay, calculations, how I actually, the scores helped me, but apart from that, how I actually got that put buying was happening and call shorts were happening, okay, with the help of IV. So before that, let's discuss what we are expecting tomorrow. So looking at the end of the day data, as you can see, some futures long positions have been added, and the futures short positions, they have been a little bit closed. Okay, so overall still the futures short positions are intact. Okay, so that much closing is not enough, and so it's still bearish. And if you look at there has been call shorts as well as put shorts, so there has been more number of call shorts, okay, than put shorts. I'm just talking about today. Okay, so just a second. Yeah, so I'm talking about just today, and yes, so overall if you want to see that put shorts and the call shorts almost the same amount, and they have also been hedged. So it looks like that during the intraday things might change, but as of now it looks like market would consolidate for tomorrow, for tomorrow. Okay, but tomorrow is Wednesday, so both sides move we see on Wednesday. So sorry, tomorrow is Wednesday, and yes, be careful about the both side moves. So that's the thing about the end of the day data analysis. And yes, do analyze what fresh positions are being made. So I have been seeing that the end of the day data analysis yesterday also we did, and we saw that we were bearish because huge positions were added on the future shorts, and today market came down. Okay, but here they have the option chain data is not very conclusive. It's only saying that tomorrow market might consolidate, but I would request you to see what new positions are being added. So I have been noticing that the big players are making huge positions during the intraday, and then they are closing them during the intraday. Okay, so you have to be a little bit careful. So okay, coming to today, so the morning, as you can see, I tweeted put shorts and put shorts. So in the morning, yes, of course put shorts were happening, but then you would say that why suddenly it went down. Okay, so from 16,000 above 16,000 to 15,800, so more than 200 points fall. Why? So yes, let me show you practically with the help of IV. So what happened actually? So as I note here, that is I take one of the strike price and plus minus 100 and plus minus 200, and same on the put side, and I try to note down the IV at a same time interval as you see the scores. Okay, so and here I note the average IV of these 5 on the call side and the average of the 5 on the put side. Now the main point was that look at 15,000. So market started here, let's talk about Nifty. Okay, I'll show the same thing for BankNifty also you can do. So just try to understand how I do it. So 15,900 is where I mean just above that market started, and now it will go up or down, or and what is so the next one was 16,000. So basically you can also note down the average, but while doing average what happens is the I mean error gets minimized. So to get the exact picture you need to go and view the IV at those strike prices specifically. So let's look at the call side IV. In the morning, as you can see, it was 19.85, then it jumped to 21. Okay, then it came down a little at 20, but it's still like near about 21, 20.84. Then it came down 20, then again 21. Okay, then 21, as you can see here. So that was a clear indication that when it jumped in the morning at this point, okay, so then call buying was happening. Okay, a little bit call buying was also there, and yeah, of course call shorts were also happening. So I mean there was a mixture of that. Some people were doing buying and some were doing call shorts, but IV said that yes, IV was increasing. So I mean the majority of the positions were buying. Now let's look at 15,900 put side. So for the put side, you see 26 and then 25, then it came down to 24.9. Okay, then 25, 24.9. So put side IV was decreasing, and that's why I said that yes, put. And also if you look at the scores here after this 942, so the first, I mean market remains volatile, and so we let the scores settle down. If there is I mean there is no uniformity, then I let the scores settle down, but in some days there is uniformity and we go with it. So yes, now you can see it's from 943 it gave a very clear signal, and then the scores started increasing. And also I looked at the IV on the call side was increasing. So yeah, and on the put side it was decreasing. So sure shot it was an up move there, and I notified on Twitter about put shorts. Okay, now the next thing, there in between there was if you go and look at these messages, you will get a very detailed review on how I was helping, I was handholding my members. So the major thing was in between there was some stop loss huntings that were made. Okay, so yeah, let's look at BankNifty scores also. Here if you can see the scores were not uniform, and then after that from 943 BankNifty was also gave a clear signal of the up move. But then Nifty and BankNifty, if you see, the scores were further did not go up. Okay, they moved up and showed that yes it will go up, but then the score from here 1054. Okay, so 1054, and here also almost from 1101 the scores did not move higher. Okay, so that was the signal that something is happening. Okay, and I told my members, if you go and check that the scores were not moving higher, but though they were a little positive but not showing strength. And so we indicated that yeah, there must be some stop loss huntings. Yeah, and then some stop loss huntings did happen, you see here and then here. Okay, and then that was the midday. So the first we analyzed up move, and then there was some stop loss which were here. So that is not very important, but the major important thing is the down move. So first of all, no one could be sure that such a move could happen, but yes, the down move would come. Why? Because the scores were decreasing. Here if you see the scores here, it decreased. So if you look at this candle here at 1230, okay, so 1230 candle, and then this candle also gave a sharp up move. So 1245 candle, so 1245 to 1. So here you see, I mean the scores, I mean a zero score means the pressure on both the sides are equal. So it became equal, and then negative, a little positive it went, but again came down and went to -10. Okay, so then also we knew that the score was not increasing, so up move was limited. So that means some stop loss hunting again could happen, and we were waiting for that. Now after that, so at the end we were waiting for that, and then we were waiting for the here there was some up move and consolidation, and then from here two things could have happened. So there was huge OI build up on the put side of 16,000. So here the main confusion was that the scores were also neither in the very deep negative zone. If you see 12:45 to or this is the 1 p.m. candle, so 1 p.m. to 1:30 p.m. if you see the scores were flat, 133, then here onwards the score got into -25. But before that, so 13:40 the scores did go. So here this is the candle from 13:15 to 13:30. This is the last candle. Here there was the major confusion. Okay, so 13:15 to 13:30. So 13:15 to 13:30 here. You see the scores are almost flat in that time. So that's where how we detected that further down move could come. If you look at now, the confusion was at 16,000. Okay, so 16,000, if you note down, that is 16,000. Let's come. So just look at the IV at 16,000. Okay, from the morning, and also look at the IV at 16,000 on the put side. So just note from 19, it went to 21, 20, and that is going from 25, and then came down to 24. Okay, so started from 26, 25, then 24. Okay, this is still 21. Okay, and then 24, and let's go down to yeah. So let's go down. Okay, let's see the time. This is, you see, this is 10:52. So 11 a.m. almost 11 a.m. Here, if you see the IV on the put side increased. Okay, and then again decreased. So from that time onwards, we denoted the stop loss hunting, but during that time the positions, the put buying started, and the call short started. I mean, huge put buying started, and that's why the OI on the put side on 16,000, it was growing higher and higher, because every retail traders thought that the market would go up now. It would touch 16,200, and so put shorts they were doing, and the big players were doing put buying. Okay, now let's again further come down. 20, this is 25 on the put side. Now let's see the magic. From 20 it decreased to 19, and then again went up to 20. Now again decreased to 18. Okay, so IV is decreasing, but look at the IV on the put side, it's going to 25. Okay, and moreover increasing. So let's see the time during this time. Yes, you see 12:36, 12:39, 12:52. So 1 p.m. and around 1 p.m. let's look at it. So 1 p.m. and then 1:15 p.m. where exactly the confusion was. Till 1:30, if you see, call side IV almost decreased to 19. Okay, further it was decreasing to 18. But look at the put side IV. It went to 24.57, and then 24.59, and then 25.76. Huge jump. Okay, but look at the IV on the put side, not that much. Okay, and if you even look at the average IV in this region also, the average IV was also denoting something, that is 19, 18, 17 you can clearly see, but the put side you see from 24 it went to 25, then though it went down a little bit but very close to 25, 24.992, and then again went to 25. So that's how the IV helped me to detect that yes, put buying was being done and call shorts were being done during that time, and so market would go down. Okay, and that's why, and so I went to the option chain, And I even saw this thing, that is at 15,800, a huge positions, 33.5 lakhs contracts were open, and also at in BankNifty 34,000, huge 18.8 lakhs contracts were open on the call side, though they were deep in the money, and that was a sure shot signal that market would fall. And so even at this point, so this was around 107, okay, 107 am, I think, PM, 107 pm. Okay, and also you can go and see, I don't exactly remember the timings of when I gave the signals, but yes, it was during that time when we started for preparing for the fall. Okay, so, and then you can see that very well that market gave a huge down move. Okay, and exactly at 15,800 it stopped, and it just stopped just below 33,400 even in BankNifty. So, I mean, if you want to do such a perfect analysis, like, you have to really work hard. It's not very easy. I showed it to you. It's not like at the end of the day I am discussing everything that by looking what happened during the day. I gave you, what happened, like, before Nifty ends at 15,800 and BankNifty ends at 34,000. I gave you everything on Twitter. Okay, so I gave you before it happened. So I don't think there should be any questions asked, like if I am faking it or not. Okay, so yeah, now let's come to the option chain and let's discuss. Even we discussed one more thing yesterday, that 34,000, there was huge OI built up on the call side. Okay, and you see today even in BankNifty it went down. So let's talk about the OI. Yeah, so huge call shots at 16,000. Okay, 88.4 lakhs contracts, 34.6 lakhs contracts have been added today. 15,900, 33.9 lakhs contracts have been added today. Overall 64.9 lakhs contracts. 15,800, you have 48.8 lakhs contracts overall, out of which 11.6 lakhs contracts are there, have been added today. But on the put side of 15,800, you have 43.9 lakhs contracts, out of which 12.7 lakhs contracts have been added today. And down below you have 15,700, 49.8 lakhs contracts, but if you see 4.5 lakhs contracts have been closed overall, and below also some put OIs are closing, so not looking very good. But yeah, 15,800 could be where market would consolidate for some time, and then it would decide according to what positions are being made. Okay, so then the big players would decide. Yeah, so that's the thing for Nifty. And for BankNifty, let's go and check. So for BankNifty, at the major thing is at 34,000, 21.1 lakhs contracts have been added, out of which 2.3 lakhs contracts have been added today. Overall there are 21.1 lakhs contracts, and 34,000 on the put side you have 10.9 lakhs contracts, out of which 3.5 have been added today. But call side looking very strong. 34,200, 13.2 lakhs contracts, out of which 3.5 lakhs contracts have been added today, and 34,300, 17 lakhs contracts. 34,500, 22 lakhs contracts. So as I told you that 34,500 is a nice resistance point here, 34,500. So that's why a huge OI, 22 lakhs contracts, out of which 4.4 lakhs contracts have been built there. Okay, down below 33,500, you have 17.8 lakhs contracts, but not looking very good. Put shots were closing, but yeah, we have to again concentrate tomorrow according to what new positions are being made. So we have to do analysis according to that. And as I told you that, until unless one of these two levels are being broken, so it would just go zigzag between these two levels. And yesterday I told you it's a sell on rise market. If 2 days market moves up, you just get bullish and you just the fear that everything would wipe it out, but no, yes, just look at the positions of the FIs in the futures. So up move is limited, and that's why it's a sell on rise market, I told you. Okay, but if you went bullish, nothing to do. So yes, both Nifty and Bank Nifty, as you can see, it's a very nice sell on rise market. So and also yesterday I gave you the signal that metal stocks were down, so that is also leading indicator if you have seen yesterday's video. Okay, so in the cash segment, if I have bought, so I don't care, because I don't buy it, because one day buying doesn't mean anything while they are having so many short positions in the futures. Okay, so yeah, overall all the sectors performed badly today. So metal sector and pharma, they haven't performed very well, we can't say, but yeah. Okay, so HDFC Life, ITC, Wipro, Maruti, they performed very badly, and so Bajaj Finserv, Power Grid, Shrichem, they performed well. Okay, so yeah, no, so let's look at Reliance. So yeah, ICICI. Okay, let's look at the banking sector once. I can't see Reliance. Okay, here is Reliance. Yeah, 0.74%. Okay, so the banking sector, everything. Performed very. In the morning they were performing well, but now at the end you saw what happened. So nothing to talk about that. And yes, so I talked about the IV, I talked about option chain, I practically showed you how I do it. Okay, so the same thing in the Bank Nifty also. So if you see this, so the same thing I do it in the Bank Nifty also. So the same strategy I have shown you practically, like how to do it. I have practically shown you before the move the predictions, and I am now showing you how I did it, so that you can also do it. But one thing to note is that always IV is not going to help you, because the thing is that I take the help of my scores also. For me, I take the scores, and then for the explanation of the scores why they are flat, I go check the IV, because they have also some importance in the score. Okay, they have a very nice weightage in the score. That's why I go and check the IV. So it's not like that only IV can just go and help you. You would be clueless like why IV is decreasing, increasing. So when I see that overall the scores are not showing strength or whatever, I get a view of the market, and then I go and check the IV and I see what is happening. So that gives a clear view. Okay, so yeah, let's see. I think I have discussed everything. Yeah, and also let's look at the last 30 minute score. So last 30 minute score is not that great for Nifty and Bank Nifty. Let's see here. No, not great. Okay, so the scores are indicating that it's in the oversold position. So might open flat, might gap down, but yes, if we could have said gap down if Nifty would have ended near about 15,900, because 15,800, what was happening is when during the even at 15,850 I closed my position, and then also I saw that call shots were kept on forming. So if there was Nifty did not go around 15,800, I would have been sure that yes, it would go, because this call short positions were getting built up at the end of the day. So yeah, nothing could be said for now, but yeah, the scores, all I can say is that the scores are in the oversold position. So since they are in the oversold position, one thing can happen, it can go down and then consolidate, or wherever it's there, it can consolidate. So these are the two cases for tomorrow. So again, just go for sell on rise. I have told you the important levels in Nifty. You can go and sell at 16,100 and above. You can sell at 16,000 if you're a little risk trader. Okay, depends on what fresh positions are being formed. And Bank Nifty can go at 34,000 and above. If you're risk averse trader, then 34,500 and above, you can go for call shots. And yeah, for put buying you have to be very specific when to do that. But if there is an up move, as I also told one of the member in Twitter, that he was looking for, he told me to give the put buying signal if there was. So I told him that market was at its almost high level, so just go in the monthly option chain and do put buying and go to sleep. So yeah, if again market rises, just go in the monthly option chain and just do put buying and go to sleep. Okay, so it doesn't matter. So you will have time and you will surely be in profit. So yeah, but this is stock market again. Let's be practical. So keep watching, keep learning. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.